Dorian, I have already explained. We have every reason to believe that Blair will make a full and complete recovery.
Yes,
right?
that's wonderful, and what a relief.
Good. Now, you excuse me, please.
Larry, wait. There's something that I need to discuss with you, doctor to doctor.
Dorian, we are very busy here in the old ER. I'm sure you'll understand that, doctor to doctor.
Wait a minute. Look, I know that we have never liked each other, okay? But let's not get personal here. I am just trying to help Blair. And it just seems to me that what would be best for her is if what we discussed earlier about the gestation age of the fetus being 3 months, not 5 months, if that bit of information just remains between the two of us. If you don't discuss it with the rest of the family, not Cassie or Andrew or even Todd.
I don't know what your angle is, Dorian, but whether the miscarriage was 3 months or 5 months, the only important consideration here is that Blair is going to be all right. She will be able to have more children.
Yes, that's wonderful, but now that she is conscious...
Yes, she's conscious, she's awake, she's alert, she's oriented, and so we shouldn't have to bring the subject up ever again except to Blair. Now, please excuse me.
What did Larry say about Blair? He said that physically she's going to be fine. Frankly, I'm more concerned about her mental state.
Me too. She wanted that baby so badly. I'm not sure how she's going to handle losing it.
I'm not convinced Todd should have been the one to tell her. I think those two have been having serious marital problems.
Why do you say that?
Well, you saw them at Addie's birthday party. They were hardly the picture of warmth. And tonight, when it happened, Blair was alone down at the docks, and Marty has to go find Todd in some bar. I mean, really, I think that's all pretty telling, don't you? This is much quieter. Have you seen her yet?
No, we just got here ourselves. Actually, Cassie's been talking with Blair while I was parked in the car.
Looks like someone never left.
Todd, is there anything that I can do for you?
No.
You sure? Because if you want to talk about...
I'm sure. I know how you feel about me, and I don't want your help. I'd go away.
I can't wait for this to be over. Better not you had to spend one night in a jail.
I'm okay, Ma. I had fun.
Carlotta, what are you doing here?
Mrs. Vickers. Well, there's been a terrible mistake. We're just here now to clear it up.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Buchanan. This is Officer Harrison. We called about speaking to Blair Manning.
Blair Manning? Ay, Dios mío.
What's going on here? Who's this punk?
We just came to ask Blair a few questions, Todd.
That's the kid who killed my son, isn't it?
Now, just cool it.
Don't you tell me to cool it. My son is dead. It's his fault. You're going to pay for this. I'm
You're hurt right now, and I feel for you. I do. Kid is coming to get me. You settle down. You settle down. Now, you listen to me. We don't know that that's the kid that did it. I know you want the guy. We do, too. But you pull it together, settle down, let us conduct our investigation. Okay?
We're going to get this over with as soon as possible, Chris.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm great.
Carlotta, what is going on here?
Ay, Mrs. Vickers, I had no idea that the woman who lost her baby was your niece. I'm so sorry this happened.
Well, so am I, but how are you involved?
Well, he accused my son Cristian, but he didn't do anything.
So that's Cristian.
Yes,
Why,
but he
didn't.
He didn't hurt your niece. Mrs. Vickers, I assure you, I know for sure. Estoy seguro, my son is innocent.
Carlotta, I can't believe that your son Cristian has anything to do with this.
I'm telling you, Mrs. Vickers, my son was the one who found your niece. He was trying to help her when the police came.
Yes, but why are the police holding him? Obviously, they must think that he's somehow involved.
Say.
Cristian, will you come with me?
But can I come with him?
Please, Mrs. Vickers, he's got to go alone.
witness and the police.
Mrs. Vega, we can't have any interference right now.
It's just the
Mom, I'm gonna be all right, okay? I'm gonna be fine. All right?
Cristian has always been such a good boy, Mrs. Vickers. You know him. He would never hurt anybody.
I know that you love him very much, Carlotta, but you know, a boy can get mixed up in the wrong crowd.
Not Cristian. He didn't hurt your niece, and he didn't cause the miscarriage. He was trying to help her. He was the one who found her when the police came.
I know. You explained all of
He
that.
doesn't lie. Please, you have to help me to convince the police that he's telling the truth.
Look, you may be able to con Dorian because you've been cleaning her house all these years, but you're not going to fool me.
Todd, please.
He didn't do it. I'm telling the truth.
You're protecting your son. The scum that mugged my wife and killed my kid.
Todd, look, I know that you're upset, but there's no need to take it out on Carlotta.
Well, you're right. I'm taking it out on the wrong person. So here's a message for your good, truthful son. You tell him I know what he did. He killed my baby. He's going to pay.
Is everything all right?
Get him out of here and you book him before I break his puny.
Back off! Back off! Mrs. Vega, you can take your son home now.
Home?
You can't let him leave. He's a punk who mugged Blair.
Now you keep quiet.
What happened in there?
Nothing. Blair couldn't positively identify Cristian as one of her attackers.
Thank God.
Mom, come on, let's just go home, right?
I knew she couldn't. I knew you were innocent, and now everybody knows it.
Yeah, well, not everybody.
Mrs. Vega, your son is still a prime suspect, so we'll want to keep him available for further questioning.
You have nothing against my son. And he's still a suspect? What kind of justice is this? Tell them, Mrs. Vickers, you know my son is innocent.
Carlotta, I think it might be best if I got in touch with my lawyer.
But we don't need a lawyer. He didn't do anything wrong.
Mother, what's going on?
I'm so sorry about your cousin. I light a candle for her baby. But could you please tell your husband, Reverend Carpenter, to say a prayer for my son, my innocence.
Get over here. If it turns out that you did this, or if you know anything, and I mean anything about the cowards that did, you won't have to worry about the cops. Because I'll take care of you myself.
Todd, for God's sake! If you're so anxious to blame somebody for Blair's miscarriage, why don't you start with yourself?
I don't have to answer to you.
Oh, then you can't tell us where you were last night when Blair was all alone down by the docks.
What are you, a lawyer?
I'm Blair's family.
What am I?
Good question.
Excuse me if I'm being too obvious here, but this is a hospital. Can we keep it quiet, please, and move this argument someplace else?
I'm not going anywhere.
Me either.
Then how about neutral corners? Thank you.
Mrs. Vega, I'm sorry about Mr. Manning. If you'd like, I can give you a ride back down to Angel Square.
I think we've had enough help from the cops for one night. Come on, Ma, let's go.
I wish there was something that I could do for them.
Why in the world did you pick a fight with Todd?
Excuse me, but somebody needed to.
Mother, you just made a tense situation that much worse.
How could it be any worse? Blair has lost her baby. She was attacked, and and none of it would have happened if her husband had been with her.
Maybe, maybe not. But from what I can tell, there's no one else who's more upset about this miscarriage than Todd.